How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Rimworld. Let's get to it. So, as all our happy campers, and they are happy, let me tell you, are going away, we're going to carry on thinking about our defences. Now, don't get me wrong, I like your helps in the comments, but I do like to try and work out this stuff on their own. Obviously, when there's many kill boxes that have perfect designs and stuff like that, to me, that sort of removes a bit of the mystique of the game. It makes it a little bit easy. So we're going to try and work this out as we're going. Now, we have obviously had a lot of attacks, and we're at the point where they sort of explode and bomb through our walls, basically at will. So I'm not too fussed about double walling that. I think what we can do at the moment is just sort out everything this side, because my main concern is that the more grenades problems, like we saw, I can't remember if it's last fight or the fight before, I sadly missed one, which means obviously someone got hit by a grenade. So, what I think we're going to try to do is actually deconstruct some of this. And we're going to try, like, Killbox version 2. And I'm going to put granite wall here. And then we're going to have our contestants take cover behind the walls. So the walls will obviously give... The reason why I'm doing this in my head... Now, I did look at older information on past Rimworld, so obviously that's not great. But obviously the wall cover will give us a little bit of help by explosions, where the sandbags obviously don't really. The sandbags give the same cover as barricades, but barricades have more health and stuff. So the idea here is that I can have one person stand here, one person stand here, and they can just pop out. Just giving us a little bit more cover here, which I think we need. I just want to make sure all this is actually undercover. So yes, we are doing more on our kill box this episode, because I just think we need to do it. Remove roof area. We want anyone coming at us, obviously, not to have any bonuses, because it... Yeah, that's the only problem, because we have marsh down here. I did want to extend our defences across here, but then we wouldn't be able to put granite there. I'm pretty sure. No. So that's a bit frustrating, but we're going to deal with what we've got here first. So then that means we need to move the crematorium. Thing is, where do we put that beast? Because if we move that, then we can have a little diagonal bit here, and then we can put some more turrets in. We will have to push this defense up a little bit. But we need to move the art stations, and we need to move the crematorium. The art stations, the problem is they are in a really, really good place. It makes me want to build down here, but again with the marsh, it just creates more problems. Oh, another thing we will do is we will make some more dumping stockpiles. Probably not this second, probably when we push this forward a little bit. We'll make some more so then they have to... Because what I've worked out... Grab purple. You can't actually draft them to click on these. So I wonder, if we placed a load here, would the AI actually be able to stop and shoot at us? Because it's going to still be trying to move, if you understand what I'm saying. This is the logic that I'm going with. If this is covered in bricks and they come through here and it's just bricks, they're not going to be able to like draft. So I'd be curious to see if they'll actually be able to fire, or if they'll have to like run back under cover. Just something we can test out. It might not work like that, but yeah, I think it's worth a try. Obviously, we'll put more sandbags in the front anyway, just to help a little bit, if not just to slow people down. We do need some melee people just sort of holding back, just in case we do have any breaches through these gaps. But it's just being able to get the space to obviously put turrets up. But I don't want to bring this down here, because if we get attacked by big forces, then obviously they're going to have the numbers over us. Why this is so good is because it forces a big force to come through a little gap, and then we do have, you know, we can make light work of them, so to speak. Another statue's done, which is absolutely perfect. Deconstructs that. Research, what are we doing? Mini turrets. So it would be good if we can get, even if it's just 1 or 2 turrets up. Which brings us back what we're going to do, the crematorium. What are we likely to be burning? It is likely to be stuff out here. We can't reinstall these. So our power generators really being there is not the perfect idea by any means. Install that there. Beauty 270. Very, very nice. So what are we burning? It's just corpses, really. Well, for the time being, let's deconstruct it, because we need to get rid of it to improve our defences. Okay, gun turrets is done, so now we're going to go straight onto flak armour. Now, you could make a case for mortars and stuff like that, but I don't think, especially the attacks we've been getting so far, and that's what we're sort of planning for, because we've had so many breaches that have come through and destroyed our defence. There's no point worrying about something, other things yet. Let's just worry about the problem at hand, so to speak. That's what I'm thinking. Right, let's mine that little bit. And then, even if we only get a couple of turrets, I don't want tons. Just because you become reliant on turrets, and while they're helpful, they're not sort of the be-all and end-all. And obviously they do explode, wasting a lot of resources if that does happen. Okay, then deconstruct. So it would be that one. Everyone's going to bed, which is slightly negative because we need to get our defences up. So I sort of want a little angle here where we can get 2 or 3 turrets up here just to give another angle to be shooting constantly. Or do we mine all the way back? I'm actually tempted to mine all the way back. Obviously, it's quite easy then to get into our base. I suppose even if we just mine that up, because this is going to be pushed forward eventually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do granite wall there, so this can be double thickness. I think any shorter than double thickness, and I think it's probably going to hinder us in case anything happens. Like if we really get hit back and we have to push back into the base, I don't want them to be able to get into our base like super easy. They'll be able to get in easy, just preferably not like, you know, a hot knife through butter. Okay, so the idea is, so do I want it just flush against there? Or do we want it at an angle? I think flush is fine because, especially how our killbox will work, because if we push it up, we will just literally put granite wall upon granite wall in there. So wherever they go, it's either us gets loads of shots on them or our turrets do. So we'll go security. We'll add that sandbag back on, I think. Or do we want to? Deconstructs that. Then we can have another wall there, which would be perfect. Then we want security, cloth bag. And then we'll have the same across here. We will want walls separating the turrets though, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise the turrets will sort of just blow up next to each other, which isn't perfect. Not the worst thing to ever happen in the world, but we're going to try like one wall in between, and we'll do that first. And then when the first explosion happens, then we'll sort of do it from there. But I think, and especially because I was reminded in the comments, it's not that bad. Obviously, because that glitch, we do need to remember we are still hostile with the Empire. If you haven't seen that glitch, it's in a previous episode, go and find out. So we do need to, you know, at some point they may or may not attack us. So we do need to make sure we are prepared for that, because it might not be the fun that we think it's going to be. I might block off that actually, because this is going to be the turrets, and I don't want them to be able to flank us if they destroy all our turrets, come down here. That creates an awkward, so I might just put a wall there, is what I'm thinking, and just block that off altogether. But no, everything in the colony is going... The thing is, the reason why we're focusing on this is because actually, mood-wise, we're in the best situation. Food-wise, we're in a great situation. The only thing at the moment, apart from harvesting wood that I keep forgetting to do, we need to sort out our power problems. Not so much problems, it's just keeping up with, obviously, the amount of wood that we need to cut down. Inspired Recruiter, lovely. Is our leader up? No, we'll wait for our leader up and then we'll go see if they have anything to trade. I don't think we have only 100 or so in the way of silver. I'm talking very fast because I'm very pumped for this episode. I'm always pumped to get some defences, you know, to think out loud, so to speak. They've got not really anything. They've got that which we'll need down the line. Got some goats. I mean, they've got stuff, we haven't got anything to sell. We could get rid of gold, but eventually we're going to need gold to do, what are they called? Not components, the next advanced components. Because I think it's gold, components, silver? No, steel, or something like that. So it is worth holding on to gold. Right, everyone's cutting woods down and stuff like that. So hopefully, if I click purple, just refuel that generator just before power goes down. Luckily, we do obviously have this power cell up here that we got from a quest. Purple, sorry, can you do the other one as well? Just while we're cutting down all this, deforesting everything. Do we make our stockpile bigger? Don't really want to. We are going to have to think about column. Does this capable of holding a roof? Yeah, probably will build some sooner rather than later. Probably building too many, but I'd rather have... The only reason why I like building too many is just obviously in case something weird or wonderful happens and one goes down. But we'll build 2 there just to make sure we have... Just in case an infestation comes in here, because then we're going to lose everything in the stockpile. Which would be pretty devastating. But yeah, we need to extend it. We haven't got the room to keep storing stuff. I don't really want to extend it any more than what it already is. But we just don't have the... We have too much that needs to be stored, really. Right, let's click on this stockpile. Let's expand it. Because obviously, all this wood that we're cutting down, we don't even have any room for that, which isn't great. I am, obviously... We're getting closer and closer to that point where sappers can come in here. So we do need to just know that. Just put it in the back burner. Right, there we go. Right, defences. Okay. So we're going to do 2 granite there. And then security. Mini turret. Mini turret. Mini turret. Mini turret. So that should work quite nicely. And then each side of it, we're going to have a granite. So I like the idea of that. We're then going to have another layer of cloth along the top, just in case, obviously, we get intruders. Or when we get intruders, I should say. So it just stalls their movement speed ever so slightly. Just it'll give us the chance to maybe get, you know, 1 more hit off or something like this. That's 135. I mean, that's 135. Well, that's 34, so we'll uninstall that one. No, uninstall. Nope. Deconstruct, that's the one. 50th time lucky. Okay, so we will need to expand this just to make sure it can handle everything. Let's wait for the turrets to go up. Disease. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Mechanoids. Wait, no, what's it called? Century mechanoids. Mechanites. Okay. You have the medical beds, let's just make sure, because I think it's just a case of keep treating it. I don't think it can actually kill us. But look, it gives manipulation, like... Talking, sight, hearing. So it actually gives us a boost as well as a loss. But yeah, everyone can get treated. It helps having obviously this medical bay. So the minute they need treatment, they'll just come for it, which is obviously really, really nice. I don't know how far we're going to push this initial zone out. Then we do need to think about power conduit in this. Wondering whether to just build a granite wall up here. It's a problem with the power conduits if the power conduits go. I think we should be fine. Just going to deconstruct that one there. So let's have power conduits all the way up. And then I'm going to put a switch there so then we can turn them on and off as and when we need. And it just makes it easier than having to do obviously each one individually. Because look, the range on them is massive. Absolutely massive. Someone's secret. But again, you won't tell us about you. If you would, I'd accept you. But we got too good of a colony to be accepting stuff like that could cripple us. You know, we're going so strong at the moment. The only thing that is going to beat us is not getting a proper kill box. But yeah, 4 turrets, so we have improved the defense. I think we've got better cover and whatnot. We could probably do with some more torches down here just to make sure we have light when we're shooting and stuff like that. Stockpile, we've got some art in there, which is nice. Just smooth the surface, might as well. If we do it as we go, it just makes it prettier down the line. These art benches and stone blocks we're going to have to move. Okay, so I'm hoping, so if we say, so flick that switch off. I'm hoping someone runs and does, there we go, and all the turrets are off. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So there we go. Obviously we'll want more in the future, but I just think 4 for now is going to be perfect. Then how far up do we want to push this? So the range of this is quite big. I want to see where that marsh is. So probably just up to the marsh. Let's do it through planning. Let's keep on speed 3 so we can... So if we do it... Just push it up like a little bit. So I think we will double wall it. So then that will come down and that will be basically that bit. We'll double wall it. Just if not anything, to give us a little bit more time, we will probably just granite that all up. Because we realistically want them to come through the middle or down here. Because then it just gives our turrets more range. Either way, it's going to help because they're either going to target us, which means the turrets are going to fire at them, or they're going to go for the turrets, which means we're going to fire at them. And here is our first raid. Apparently there's relations. Brother of our leader. Oh, God. Right, let me just come out of this. That button. Click there. They are going to prepare for a while. Okay, so we've 8 up there, but apparently they are attacking from different positions. And 7 up there. It's probably just as well we got these turrets up. Okay. So they are going to prepare for a while, so I think we will use that time to obviously shut our doors. Have we got any wood in the stockpile? I should probably just look through here. No, it is this one. Okay. What went on there? She got killed. What is that you've got? No, not the bush. Okay, we want all that. Very nice. Did thought they were shooting. Luckily, they're obviously only tribes people. I would like everyone to just... How fueled are these generators? Aisha, can you fuel that generator? And that'll probably take us through, because we've got to remember we're going to use a lot of power because of the turrets. There we go, doors are shut. Let's designate turrets to be on. And this gives us a little test drive of what this is going to be like. Obviously this isn't... Obviously we need this bigger to give the turrets more chance to shoot and whatnot. Okay, so here they come. No, purple's still got grenades. That's quite awkward. Just making sure... Right, go get a shotgun. Lobster, you've got a... Not sold on them lances. They shoot quite slow. Right behind that. You've got an incendiary launcher. Come up and get... I don't mind the incendiary launchers, and I think it is good having like another option, but at the same time... Is that everyone? No, I am hero. Right, purple, he's got a chain shotgun. And then our leader with another chain shotgun. Right, there we go. Here they come. So it's a little test. Obviously, it's just a tiny test. You give us an idea if this is something worth pursuing. Obviously, again, they are only tribesmen, so it only gives us a slight view. But there's a lot of them that are going to hit us all at once. So 15 at once. So obviously, with better armor and stuff, it's going to do a bit more. Right, here we go. So Donkey walks in, and yeah, you are a donkey for walking in. See, look, and it's just really handy because you can see some of them are shooting us, some of them are shooting at the turrets. And sorry, I'm just hitting my phone in excitement. It just gives us a lot to work with. Right, here we go. So Wolverine has broke through here. So you two... So this is why we need a melee person for when this happens. Where's our leader? Stump. Perfect. Purple, just back up. Perfect. Right, so one turret went down. Are you going to destroy another turret? No. Okay. Okay. So security, so we need to add one more turret. What damage does the wall? Okay, very damaged, but it does protect the next one. Okay. So we did lose one turret, which is okay. Death in 18 hours. I mean, it went okay. I think the only reason is just because it is quite easy for them to get over to us quite quickly. I should have probably stunned that melee guy much sooner with our leader. But overall... We can see that that does work. Obviously, with grenades and whatnot, it's going to get a little bit more messy, a little bit more quickly, but we can only go on, obviously, the evidence that we have at the minute. Donkey, are you even worth worrying about? Great memory, iron-willed, melee. Not for me. Got to be coming at us with something really, really nice. Wondering whether to just build like a room here. Because what we could do... So you could mine here. No, let's go two back. We need to sort out we need to do a lot. We need to do a lot because we need to sort out the power situation. Oh no, there's a lot of these actually on the floor, not just donkey. Asthma, greedy, volatile. Abrasive, neurotic. Nah, we're alright. So yeah, not bad. Not great, but not bad. See, the turrets, they're not amazing, but they just give us a little bit of extra firepower. Saying that, actually, what we could do for the crematorium... Couldn't we just build it down here? You know, you just plop it onto the end. Probably have to... If we did that, Would I care if they came down here and destroyed it? Probably would be quite annoying. I mean, actually, having it down here would actually be quite handy because this is where all the bodies are going to be. So actually having it here is actually not terrible. Do I just build 2 slots for these as well then? Problem is I don't want blocks to just be laying there, but saying that they're not laying there now, they are being hauled. So what I could actually do is just build some sorry, close that. Let's do this first. I'm too excited and I want to do everything at once. So I want, I can never remember where anything is. Right, build it with granite, chuck it in there. Right, I want granite, flagstone, just to make these obviously pathing a lot quicker for when we're moving. There we go, that turret's back up, which is perfect. Do need to be fair, I can probably deconstruct that power conduit. I probably don't need that. Disease infection. Aisha has got sick. Okay, who is our doctor? I believe it's Crow. You're already coming to tend to her. Because she goes straight into there, she gets healed straight away, which is perfect. Because she did get stabbed by the spear, and your infection is above your immunity at the minute. Oh, no. I think the immunity may... Yeah, the immunity's better. Cool. There is a mad tortoise. Where are you? Do we want to kill it? Probably we'll have to because the door's down. Is that it? Yep. Just keep it hovered so I keep an eye on it. Then when it comes near, we'll just get rid of it. Hopefully it will attack that person there. Nope. Of course not. Okay, it's coming. Right, Crow's doing that, so we'll get Lobster there. Chef Tran there, just in case we need to stun it. I'd rather just have more people. I don't really want to get bit by a tortoise. And oh god, it's the slowest moving tortoise in the world. How that tortoise won the race against the hare is an abomination. Oh, it's already given up. Okay. Aisha, how you doing? Yeah, immunity's better just because you come straight to bed, so it's perfect. Minor break risk. Purple and lobster. What can I do? Yeah, it's all these corpses and stuff. That's fine. We are sorting out. Lobster, same. Yep. That's fine. We're going to get rid of them. Don't worry. I'm really happy with the defense, to be fair. Obviously, it'd be better when we can get some more stone blocks everywhere, but I'll delete this stockpile and then we'll put them all around our base. And what are these? Are these just granite? Yeah. Yeah, we don't have many marble blocks at all. But it's not the worst thing in the world, but not the best. Right, so this will be built, so then we can start getting rid of all these bodies, which would be lovely. There we go. We just need a power conduit. Debating mining all this out and just putting a granite. The reason why I want to do that is because I want to make sure the power conduits are far enough away from the blast zones as possible. And then I'm going to mine a little bit in here. And we're going to put in these 2 workstations in there. Just so then they're a little bit out of the way. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, these power sources won't be here forever. You'd like to think. So yeah, then we'll do that. We'll put the power conduit down the wall just to give it a little bit more protection, because otherwise we have to put it here, and if a grenade can easily go there. I know it can still get destroyed in the wall, but it just makes me feel a little bit better. Just to give it a little bit more chance, obviously just being able to push that power conduit just that little bit more. Right, there we go. Saying that, we would then have to mine this bit. Because then these workstations will go in there just so they're just out of the way. Haul all this stone. Cool, cool, cool. We do mine and go quickly. That's what I do like. Not too worried about this steel and whatnot, so we will just, well, not worry about it. Have I built this too big? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope. So then we reinstall that there, and then we reinstall that there. I do need a bit more space. Could build it there. So actually, we could just build it back 1. Okay, mine that. Haul all that. Because these need to be here. If we put them too far in the base, it's going to be so inefficient to like make blocks or make art. It's going to be absolutely pointless. And then it's like, well, why did you even bother? Do you know what I mean? Something like that will be perfect. So then we can go reinstall that one there. Reinstall the art station there. We can even put... well, we need more lights down here anyway. Saying that, we should probably just build lamps. So deconstruct that, because otherwise we're just using wood for the sake of it. And then bring a power conduit down here. Debating whether to put doors on this now, but I don't think that's worth it. Major break risk. That's fine, that's fine. We are getting to this slowly. Okay, luckily it can actually connect from there, which is perfect. Solar flare doesn't bother us. Loving iguanas. I want you to take care of 6 iguanas. They're sick with blood rot. Well, luckily we have a lot of hill root. An orbital bombardment targeter. This unit designs target, blah, 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 transmits, blah, blah, blah. Wow. So we can use it once. It's like, wow, wow, wow. And glitter up. Right, so they're all on herbal medicine. I know they're going to end up eating our food, but I don't really care. All of them inside the base. Yeah, and how long have we got to look after them for? For 13, and we get a bombardment targeter, a 1-use orbital cannon, and 7 glitterword medicine. Today's been a good day. Look, it says it's connected. We've just not got enough power. I imagine that's what it is. Need wood. Oh, I need to tell everyone to go outside. That's probably why. Purple, can you just refuel both of these? That'd be absolutely superb. You are a legend and a scholar. I think it's probably because where they're running out of a bit of juice. Oh, I say that. Yeah, we do need to get out of these for like, as quick as possible. I think we'll probably start a solar panel farm down here. Is what I'm thinking. Oh no, it's a solar flare. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot sometimes. I thought the solar flare was the one... I thought it was an eclipse. On that note, if you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.